You know that feeling when your closet looks like it's about to explode? Like, literally explode? Yeah, that was mine. Every single time I opened the door, it was like a game of Russian roulette. Would it be the sweaters today? Or maybe that pile of winter scarves I forgot existed? One time, I opened it and an entire stack of blankets just avalanched onto me. I was buried. My roommate found me there, half laughing, half crying under a pile of fleas. She took a picture. I'm still not over it. But seriously, it wasn't just messy, it was stressful. I couldn't find anything. I'd buy new towels because I forgot. I already had 5 sets buried somewhere in the back. My closet had become this black hole where things went in and never came back out. 115 the struggle. I tried everything. And I mean everything. First, those clear plastic bins from the Container Store. They looked great for about a week. But they were so heavy when filled, and they cracked if you stacked them wrong. Plus, they took up so much space even when empty. Then I tried cardboard boxes. Cute at first, right? Nope. They sagged, they looked terrible, and one time I found a spider living in one. We don't talk about that day. I even bought those vacuum storage bags everyone raves about. You know, the ones where you suck all the air out? They never stayed flat. They'd slowly reinflate like cursed balloons. And suddenly my space-saving solution was taking up more room than before. I started storing stuff on the couch, then on the dining chair, then on the floor next to my bed. My apartment was turning into a textile warehouse. My friends stopped coming over. I stopped inviting them. At some point, I genuinely wondered, am I just bad at being an adult? Is this just my life now? 215 The discovery. Then one random Tuesday night, probably 2 a.m., couldn't sleep. I was scrolling through Amazon. You know how you do. And I stumbled across these foldable storage bags called Lifewit. Honestly, I almost scrolled past them. They looked so simple. Soft gray fabric, a clear window on the front, a zip-around lid. Nothing fancy. No vacuum mechanism, no hard plastic. No promises of revolutionary storage technology. But the reviews were insane. Like, thousands of 5-star ratings. People were writing essays about these bags. So I thought, what's the worst that could happen? And added 3 to my cart. 2 days later, they arrived. I pulled them out of the box, and my first thought was, these are way bigger than I expected. Each one is about 60 liters, which, I didn't know what that meant at first. But it's basically the size of a small suitcase. And they were so light. Like, impossibly light for how sturdy they felt. So I decided to test them. I grabbed my winter coat's first 3 bulky ones I'd been wrestling with all season. I folded them, zipped them in, and still had room. Then I added 2 thick blankets. Still room. Then a bunch of random scarves and beanies. At this point I was just seeing how far I could push it. And you know what? These bags didn't bulge. They didn't strain. They just held everything calmly, confidently, like they were saying, is that all you got? I packed a second bag with all my off-season bedding, duvet inserts, extra sheets, pillowcases. A third one with beach towels, bath towels, and that weird collection of tote bags we all have but never use. 3 bags. 3 massive bags. And suddenly, half my closet chaos had just disappeared. I stacked them under my bed. 2 fit perfectly side by side, and there was still room to slide them in and out easily. The third one went on the top shelf of my closet finally, a use for that space I could never reach. And then I just stood there, staring at my closet. Because for the first time in maybe 2 years, I could see the back wall. There was space. There was air. My clothes were hanging without touching each other. I could actually see what I owned. I'm not gonna lie, I teared up a little. It sounds dramatic, but if you've lived with that kind of chaos, you get it. It's not just about the mess. It's about the mental weight. Every time you open that door and see the disaster, it's like a little voice in your head going, you can't even handle a closet. How are you gonna handle life? But now when I open my closet, I feel calm. I feel like I have my life together, at least in this one small corner of it. And honestly, that's enough. Even my cat noticed. She found one of the bags under the bed and decided it was her new throne. She sits on it like she's guarding treasure. Which, in a way, she kind of is. Here's what I love most about these bags. The clear window on the front means I can actually see what's inside without unzipping it. Game changer. No more guessing which bag has my winter stuff versus my summer stuff. They're reinforced with thick stitching, so they don't report teary even when packed full. I've moved them around a dozen times, and they still look brand new. And when I don't need them, they fold completely flat. Like, envelope flat. I can store all 3 empty bags in a drawer. That would never happen with plastic bins. Plus, and this might sound weird, they actually look good. Like, if someone came over and saw them stacked in my closet, they wouldn't think messy college student. They'd think organized adult who has their life together. Perception is reality, people. You know what I realized? It wasn't really about the bags. It was about finally giving myself permission to let go of systems that weren't working. We do this thing where we blame ourselves when stuff doesn't work out. I'm just not organized enough. I just need to try harder. But sometimes the tools are wrong. Sometimes you just need something that actually fits your life. If you've been fighting your own closet war, or any kind of organizational chaos, maybe it's not you. Maybe you just haven't found your solution yet. For me, it was these ridiculously simple fabric bags. For you, it might be something totally different. But I promise you this, the relief you'll feel when things finally click into place. Absolutely worth it. I've linked these Lifewit bags below. They come in different sizes and colors, and honestly, they're super affordable for how much sanity they gave me back. Click the link, grab a few, and join me in the I Finally Beat My Closet Club. Your future self and your mental health will thank you. Trust me on this one. I've linked these Lifewit bags below. They come in different sizes and colors, and honestly, they're super affordable for how much sanity they gave me back. Click the link, grab a few, and join me in the I Finally Beat My Closet Club. Your future self and your mental health will thank you. Trust me on this one.